Hello, I'm Bood and welcome back to The Scarf My Father Wore. It is episode 21 of my Let's Play series with the mighty Hatters, Stockport County. Here on FM20, as always, thanks for joining me. Make sure, if you're still enjoying the series, you smash that like button, it really does help. If you are brand new, feel free to subscribe. I've got a lot of new subscribers recently, all off the back of my Barcelona videos, which have gone crazy. So yeah, thank you very much for that. It's been amazing. But yeah, thanks for the support and sorry about the lack of videos this week. I haven't been 100%, so I've had a few days off. I very rarely have time off. I think the only time I've ever had off was when my son was born, so I'll probably have more time off when my other son's born. So yeah, I was just well under the weather, so I'm back hopefully, and normal service is resumed. And like I said, episode 21. If you remember episode 20, yeah, we got to the playoff final in the championship, and we were this close to getting lots of money. I've been in the Premier League, but it wasn't to be. Got another season in the Championship, and I've still got no money. I've still got the same chairman. I've still got all the same challenges we've had throughout this entire series. So what can I do? Can we do a repeat? Or is my squad going to be weaker? Is it going to be better? I had fun. I was ill, but I still enjoyed playing it. Let's find out what I did. So of course, I had a good group of loan players last year, and I was hoping I could bring them back. You'll find out what I did with them in a minute. And I wanted as much continuity as possible, but that was going to be tough. Because a group of lads here, some who wanted to leave, contracts were running out. It's time to really move on from them. Players like Luke Lee, left back, Timmer, the centre half, Turnbull's centre half, Liam McAllidan, who's been here forever. He had to go. It was time for them to just move on, to free up any kind of wages that was spending on them. I'm just trying to pump all my resources into improving the squad, and all I can do with this team each summer at the minute is freebies and loan signings. That's it. But I do enjoy that. I'm a big fan of the NFL. I love how they rebuild a team each summer. And I quite like that. I really, really do enjoy, especially with nothing. And going on to that, some of you guys who watch this, or most of the guys who watch this, are people who've supported me for a long time. So with my Barcelona series, it's like when there's a player at Barcelona, there's a player there called Ansu Fati. And I've heard of him, but I don't know much about him. And I mentioned that in the video. And you want to see the amount of abuse I've had to delete off that video because I didn't know who he was. And I'm thinking, yeah, but I play as teams like this. Or I play as lower level teams or random European teams most of the time. And trust me, he does not come up in searches. I've never come across him on this game this year. But oh wow. It's like you play Football Manager, you're supposed to know everything. I don't know anything. So these are the transfers, and of course players were released, but I also got rid of some on a free. Pascal Joan Estrada left on a free. He was a decent defensive midfielder, and obviously the goalkeeper from last year, Gertner, he sorted his deal out in January. He did not want to stay. One season in Stockport was enough for him. So these are my ins. You might know some of these names. We're going to go through them. You'll notice we've only got 2 loans, but that's only because for some reason I could renew the others and I had to wait to renew them. So they've come through as new loans. But you'll know their names. We've got Malcolm Boxall returning. Absolute legend. He did really well for me last year. I want that continuity. Hopefully he can do it again. Now weirdly, I don't know why, but they've let me have Boxall on no wages. But Fernandez, they wanted wages. I'm not arguing. I wanted him back. He came in January last year. It was a revelation. Hopefully he can now, with full season with us, he can help us get back to the playoffs. We've re-signed Myers from last year. Great centre-half. Can cover at full-back. From Wolves. Brilliant little player. Robertson, again, he's come from Everton. Now, these are all great players, and all of them did well for me last year. And I probably could have just risked not getting them back and gone out there and looked for a whole fresh new group of talent. But I know they work. They know the team. They know the club. The fans love them. I love them. And I want that continuity because I really want to get back to them playoffs. Mensah has returned as well, which is brilliant because I really did like this kid. He's come from Arsenal on loan. And of course, the man himself, the goal machine, 39 goals in 50 games. I think that's just in the league. It's Manuel Munier. Never turns it on in a live comp, but you know, these things happen. So yeah, we've got more loans than I can put in a matchday squad like we had last year, but all these lads have returned, and it's very, you know, most of the time you can do it. Sometimes you might not be able to bring one of them back, but to get them all back made me feel a lot better because we had some continuity with some of the lads that were staying. But as you've seen, I've had to bring in a lot of new players on a free. it was the only way. I brought in an old man, Daniel Ho. That's what I'm going for. 1 cap for Denmark. He's come from Herenveen. Probably going to get a season out of him. Costing me a bit in wages, but it's his experience. I'm hoping it helps us. We need it. We have a young regen striker called Chris Turner, released by Burnley, picked up by us. I mean, we don't know how he's going to do. I have no idea. I don't think he's ever scored a goal yet, but he's not really had much of an opportunity to play. He scored 1 for us in a friendly, which is good. A lot of potential. Bit of pace, good finisher, good first touch, decent technique. It could be a backup in it. No offence to Liam McAllidan, the legend that is Sir Liam, but I reckon he's better. I picked up another centre half, a young centre half released by Manchester United. So he's grown up at United, best club in the world, come through the best academy in the world, and he's not had to move house. He can still go and see his mum and get his clothes washed because he's moved to Stockport. Come on. Picked up a cheeky little left back, Nico Hamalamalamalalamalanian. I can't say it. No idea. I liked his determination. There's a couple of people about similar ability. I went for him because of his acceleration and pace and his determination, his work rate. He's 27 years old, got some international experience. Kind of player I want, an attacking fullback, so we'll see how he does. Picked up a little Croatian right winger on a free as well, released by Hajduk Split. I've been their manager. I had to practice the Hajduk. Anyway, it sounds like a Yorkshireman saying hello to a woman, doesn't it? Hajduk. Nenad Stanik. So I don't know. Good dribbler. He's pretty decent. Then, obviously, with the goalkeeper leaving, the backup goalkeeper ain't the best. I brought in 2. So we've got Luke McGee, released by Portsmouth, who I think is decent at 28 years old. Quite like him. And little Alfie Whiteman, released by Norwich, who again is decent. I think they're both good Championship goalkeepers. They're going to have to fight it out, see who can win the battle of the goalkeeper position. So financially, we're not bad, right? Because I keep running on this shoestring, and I probably could have gone out there and bought a player for $1 million or 2. But I don't want to. I want to save up our money as much as possible. We did get that payment from the Premier League, remember? At the end of last season, it was like $4.5 million. So, you know, we can keep running this club on an absolute shoestring. It'll be a great achievement if I got him in the Premier League. And it's just good for the club. I don't want to waste money that I don't need to waste. I enjoy this. It's like, at the minute, I'm playing 2 opposite things. Barcelona, I've got tons of money. I'm going out there buying players for 100 million, giving them 400 grand a week. And then I've got this complete opposite end where I'm punching it at a good footballing level with nothing, spending peanuts. Now the club are expanding the stadium, which is amazing. We're getting some more seats, bigger capacity. It'd be nice if we could be good enough to stay at Edgeley if we did get in the Premier League. I love this little stadium. It's got so much character, man. If you've ever seen it, it's a bit old, but if you go to it, it's such a great place to watch football. I don't want to leave. I'm hoping though that's another thing that we can save that money and start to put it into the club. Facility-wise, training facilities, stuff like that. That's what I like to do. So that was going to be my aim this year, to try and see if the chairman could spend any of that $8 million that I've saved up. It's none of his money. And put it into the facilities. Staff-wise, I've not been able to expand. Obviously, we've not got the best staff. It's something I always like, but you know, sometimes you just can't have that, can you? Got a couple of scouting positions there, but there's no one I like out there. I think I'm just going to keep it the same as it was last year. We did well enough with this staff, so let's keep it. Now, I'm not going to go through all the players, obviously. It takes forever, but this is just my squad depth. So don't forget, I've got the Williams, Mr. Williams on the left. Still got some decent backup centre halves, but I think my defence is stronger this year. Clarkey on the right. We've got Nico Williams at right back as well. He's more of a wing back, but I do like it. And then players from last year like Dreyer, Dromfeld, Lloyd, Marsden. Do you know what I mean? Hunter's still here. Josh Smith, Nichols, players like that who are really good young players. It's all still here. And of course, got all the guys I've brought in. So we needed a pre-season. And hopefully that pre-season could gel the new boys in. Well, it wasn't perfect. We played our affiliate team, Chelsea, and got beat 2-0 on the TV. I don't know why that would ever get put on the telly, but it did. But 2-0 isn't bad against Chelsea. You think the players they've got. And then we played Kings Langley. annihilating them 7-0. We beat Hanover 96 2-1, which I thought was outstanding. Like really, really good. And then obviously Sampdoria only just beat us. Only just. Sampdoria only just beat us. So, do you know what? I was really, really happy with that. And then the season kicked off, and I was going to have the opener maybe as a live con, but because we played Sheffield Wednesday recently, I didn't want to do it, and they've beat us. So, yeah, 1 game played in the league, 1 defeat. Now, the bookies have got us finishing about 18th, even though we were a playoff team last year. It's the computer and its awesome algorithms. But again, I think, well, you don't know, do you? I didn't think we'd be as good as we were last year. I didn't. So I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? It's going to be cool to see what happens. But of course, we haven't started that well. Now, they're happy with mid-table. Mid-table above is what I want. Reach 4th round of the FA Cup. Reach 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. I reckon let's just forget about them cups. I mean, I'm not going to take them serious. Unless it's... I don't know. Depending on the situation, all our focus has to be back on getting in them playoffs. Because anything going backwards now, it's a step back in it. And I feel like even though I've made quite a few changes, I think we're better. So who are we playing today? We're going to play QPR. Michael Johnson's QPR. He used to be the runner, didn't he? Remember Michael Johnson, the runner with his golden shoes? You might be too young for that, but trust me, he was a legend, American guy. Queen's Park Rangers. Apparently they've got no fans, everyone always tells me. I didn't know that. It's our first home game of the season. Here's a match preview, and we are the favourites. I mean, they're below us, so they've been played and been beaten already as well. Playing pink. Love a bit of pink. So yeah, I'd like to win this. We need to win this, especially after getting beat. First game at home. Let's start getting some form together. It's today's lineups at Edgeley. Obviously Munier up top, Fernandez out wide. Hunters is such a good player. What a pickup he was on a free. Marsden, Boxall in the middle were great together. Stellar, Lloydie, great defensive midfielder. The back 4, Hugh Ho, the new Dane, he's having a game. And McGee has got the goalkeeping slot. Apart from that, I think it's a good team. I expect us to do decent today. And have you seen that? Is that the building there? Have you seen it there? Can you see it? Are they filling in a corner? I like it. Been a bit under weather. It did start off with me going out on Bank Holiday weekend, and I think I drank so much. I had Guinness, cider, lager, brandy, vodka, whiskey, Jaeger bombs, and definitely some black Zambucas. So I think it just... I was ruined, and then I think I was just weary, and my body was defensive. The defensive were down, and it just knocked me out for the week. So I was done. Showing me age really, because it is actually my birthday soon, on the 8th of September. Want to send me a happy birthday? Feel free. Right, here we go. Now, FM kit designers made me some new kits, but because I've been ill, I forgot to put them in. Oh yeah, look. So sorry mate, if you're watching, I will do it for the next episode. There's maybe some special ones with like new sponsors on and stuff, so I will change them. So yesterday I was in work, right? And you're not allowed, I'm a bus driver, and you're not allowed a bike on a bus. Anyway, this kid gets on with a bike, and I'm like, mate, you can't get on. So, oh, why? It's like, you can't get on this bus. Anyway, he gets off the bus, and as another guy's getting on, and it's like that. He says to the guy, oh, that bus driver's a prick, right? So I was like, oh, right, shut the door. I drove off. He starts pedalling after me. Right, I'm on my bus. Oh, come on, boys. He starts pedalling after me. Let's demand some more. He comes bombing it up the inside, because I'm going up an hill in a shitty old bus. He comes bombing up the inside, and he's like this as he's coming next to me. And he gets in front of me, and he's just like this. Laughing my head off, all the way up an hill. Little kid on a bike like that, giving me a middle finger. Like, come on, Moonier! Ooh. Okay, so first half, it's not been the greatest. I think we're not dominating, are we? It's 0-0. We've had 6 chances, so have they. We've only had 1 on target. They dominated that ball. This is not like us, but it's a new us, really, isn't it? Yeah, we're a bit flat in the Wednesday game at Hillsborough, but we'll see how it goes. Guys have got a gel, haven't they? I know I've got a lot of quality. A lot of guys on that pitch from last year who were amazing last year. So, we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there you go, Mounier. Come on, mate, put on a show. Don't know what that was, but I'm happy with it. Here's Fernandez. Oh, Fernandez. Right, QPR on the attack. I'm buzzing with that corner getting filled in. Well happy with that. Well done, McGee. Yeah, I know, Gertner, the goalkeeper last year. One season wonder. He did really well for me. He was old. I'm just surprised he's like, his entire career has been abroad. He's come to Stockport for 1 year and gone, nah, I'm off. Don't like fish and chips. But yeah, QPR doing some good stuff today though, aren't they? Here's O'Reilly. I've got a feeling, you know, it was last season, people have found us out, aren't they? People may have found us out, we'll have to wait and see, but it's Fernandez. What a player Fernandez is. Oh, come on, kiddo. Need an end product, mate. But yeah, if you've checked out my Barca stuff, I'm surprised by that because I've been doing smaller clubs for so long now with my rebuilds. You don't think anyone's interested in big clubs, and wow, episode 1 of Barcelona's got like 17,000 views, which is insane. But what it does do is it opens up loads of new subs, and if you're one of them, thank you very much. Hope you stick around, check out all my videos. Go and check out my story videos, you might like them. Right, wait, here you go, Clarky. Inside Fernandez. Oh, fuck. I thought I was going to ricochet into the goal. What it does do is, though, when you've just been doing normal stuff for a while, you just get the nice subscribers chatting to you. When you do a video like that gets a load of views and it attracts a load of new people, you start getting that abuse again that you forget is actually out there. People just giving you shit in the comments because you've said something wrong or something. I think we've got a penalty, haven't we? Right, come on, Hunter, your left winger. You absolute turd. There we go, Clarky. Good little player. Oh, lovely pass to Mounier. Tight angle. You're not disallowing that one, are you? Have that. Should be 3-0. We'll take 1-0. Come on, County. I've made a couple of changes for the last 20 minutes. Hunter's off for Nichols. Great player, Nichols. Good young player. And Robinson, fantastic player. He's come on for Marsden. Let's just wind that clock down. But yeah, some of the abuse I've got, man. Wow. There's no need, is there? Absolutely no need. Especially over not saying I didn't really know who Fatty was. Oh, it's a disgrace. Is it? Get a grip. I bet I could rattle off a load of names that they don't know because they only play as Barcelona or Real Madrid or Paris Saint-Germain. So they don't know a lot of the players that they just will never come across because you're never going to sign them for Barcelona. I do. I know loads of them kind of players. Just because I don't know some wonder kid from bloody Barcelona. In real life, I'm going to say it out loud. I've done it before. I don't watch football. I watch English football. That's it. That's it. I don't watch Spanish football, German football, Italian football. I used to. Don't anymore. I'm too old. I watch the NFL. I've actually just bought the NFL channel. It's Fernandez. And at this time of year, my focus is on the NFL. Love Football Manager, but my spare time's watching American football. So, shoot me. If my lack of knowledge isn't that great. But anyway, here's Nichols. Come on, let's kill this game off. 5 minutes to go. Look at him. Fresh legs. Taking the whole team on. Give that Fred a clap. Hey? What a freaking run! Goal of the season. Goal of the season. Fernandez with a corner. Went straight back out to Fernandez. You don't want to give Fernandez the ball. Look at the cross on that. Nichols, super sub. What turnaround in the second half. I gave him an ass kicking. We get goal. Couple of freaking substitutions. And what an absolute turnaround. Eh? And it could have been 5. Yard offside. And a missed penalty. It could have been 5-0. That is some bounce back, boys. Well, there we have it. We're mid-table. Obviously, only played 2 games. But woohoo, I love that. That was so enjoyable. So enjoyable. I've been wanting to do this for ages because it's been at this point now for days. Really been missing being manager of Stockport. And now I get to play it, don't I? To build up to the next episode. So yeah, well happy. Well happy with that. There you go. That is the end of the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it enough to smash the like button. Stick around for other videos if you're new. Subscribe. Become a patron. You'll find a link to that and many other things down below. Apologies if you ever seen a green screen going funny at the minute. It's doing my head in. Technology is rubbish. The light keeps changing in this room. I need to sort it out really, to be fair. But as always, thank you for sitting with me, taking time out of your busy day. And hopefully we get back to some kind of food schedule, which is, you know, good 4 videos a week. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, thanks. I'm really happy with that. Put me in a right good mood. So hopefully you have a great weekend. Take care. I'll see you next time.